Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 695. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around, hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it. If you feel called to, my current goal is 500 subscribers so I can have access to offering channel memberships. So if you do decide to subscribe and support my channel, thank you very much. And the last thing I want to say is, if you're interested in a little bit of a free mystery reading or some free mystery messages, check the description box down below. Make sure you read the full free mystery readings portion so that way you fully understand what you're getting yourself into. But I was feeling distracted earlier by a weird noise I was hearing outside. So maybe there's a weird noise here that you're feeling distracted by. For me, the noise represents distraction. So something weird, I guess is the way that it's being put, is distracting you. It may be more spiritual, or maybe it's either something that feels intuitive or off. Could be one, could be the other, could be both. Only take what resonates. But I'm going to get into interpreting the number 695. I actually noticed too that my videos are kind of syncing with the number of subscribers I have. So like the numbers 69, 94, and 95. Right as I'm recording this, as far as I know, I have 95 subscribers. I don't know why that's being pointed out, but thank you very much to all the new subscribers. The number 6 represents unconditional love. It can also be linked to the tarot interpretation of the devil. The devil represents unhealthy attachments. This could be something on the inside, on the outside. It's important to release unhealthy attachments no matter where they're coming from. Now, someone might have to think hard, it could be deeply psychological or spiritual. Especially if you're interested in wisdom. You heard that glass breaking in the background. There's just a TV on in the next room. If it's too distracting for you, I don't know, maybe that's the weird noise, but if it's too distracting for you, the background noise, this may not be a reading. If it isn't, the number 9 is about your purpose in helping the world release what no longer works. There's a lot of purpose in self-love, self-care, healing, taking care of yourself in the way that you deserve, going to those doctor's appointments, having that healthier diet, being more active. Oh, for some reason I think I heard health and human resources. So maybe there's something significant here related to health and human resources, like depending on where you're from. I know that in America, I think it's only an American thing, I don't know. But HR is where you go if you want to take time off of work. So there could be something here for someone about that, something significant about communicating with HR or human resources. Whenever I heard that too, it almost felt a little political. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you're into politics, There's a lot of purpose, like I was saying, in self-love. And there's a lot of purpose in resisting self-destructive distractions. Distractions that make you more fearful rather than more courageous. That's the thing. You can still be full of fear when you're courageous. Someone might need to hear that when it comes to anxiety, it's not about completely getting rid of it. Anxiety and fear is a normal part of life, but as with anything, it does have an extreme unhealthy side. And it's okay to acknowledge that. It's important to understand your needs so you can take care of them. And I want to say empower yourself. I feel like focusing on your health, mentally or physically, maybe even spiritually. If I didn't say it enough already, it's definitely significant here. I got focused on this eye right here. Your intuition feels like it is calling you somewhere. Somewhere magical, maybe still challenging, but easier. You deserve easier and better and richer and stronger. You deserve all of the abundance that life has to offer. You just need to embrace all of the abundance that your inner world has to offer. Your thoughts, your feelings, your passions, your beliefs. There's like a real strong, almost sacred, ancestral type of energy here around, honoring yourself on a soul level is the best way that I can describe it. There's a deep sense of respect here for healing. You always hear, like, when people have kids, they're like, they want to give their kids better than what they had. That might be significant for someone's ancestors, but it is significant in general. The number 5 is about change, transformation. I feel like you're being called to change and transform for a higher purpose. Change and transform inside and out. Now, how intense that transformation is depends on who you are, what you've been through, and where you want to go. I feel like the change here is not only about purpose, but also not only about embracing purpose, a sense of purpose, but also choosing self-love over self-destruction. The number 6 is also on the Lover's card. Isn't that crazy? Because the Lover's card is about a committed connection. It can be between two people or just two entities. Depends on how specific it is for you. It could be a connection between you and a job. It's a commitment at its very core. The Lovers is about that commitment. And the Devil is about commitment as well, but in an unhealthy, shadowy, dark kind of way. So do you want to lead life with the devil, metaphorically, with greed? Or the opposite? I lost what I was talking about, but oh yeah, or the Lovers. The Lovers, it can also be about a commitment to yourself. It feels like there needs to be a sense of unconditional love here. And again, it could be to yourself, outside of yourself, it could be both. Only take what resonates. And expression here feels very, very significant. The number 3 might be significant for someone. Someone recently commented the number 10:333. There's confirmation here for you because I got a vision of your comment. I think embracing change is synonymous with embracing growth. This feels like a very clear message here, allowing yourself to grow through self-love and a sense of purpose. 6 plus 9, adding up these numbers now, is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 2 plus 0 is the number 2. Very simple and direct message here that balance needs to be prioritized, which is interesting because I did pick up on temperance energy recently. The devil here, I feel like, represents some sort of extreme or excess in your life. An extreme way of thinking, excess emotions, or extreme way of living, an extreme environment. The extremes, no matter where they're coming from, inside, out, both, it's important to address them and to find a sense of balance. Temperance is the ultimate card of balance and tranquility and harmony and really just moving with the flow. So it's almost like something here you almost feel like something here is trying to leave your life. And it's for your highest good. I feel like you're being encouraged to let that go. For me, the number 2 can also be a sign that something needs to be let go, and balance, fairness, justice, harmony needs to be restored, no matter how, either restored or experienced for the first time. No matter what, you deserve it. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the what's it called? The Secrets of Tarot cards by Paper Books. I'm being reminded of the number 111. It's a sign to trust yourself. Maybe the video 691 might be significant for you. Only go watch it if you feel called to. And also, maybe, I don't know. Oh no. Like, there's a reminder here to make sure you check the description box fully, read the full thing for the free mystery readings thing that I'm offering. You know, if you're interested in that. But yeah, I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from that deck to look into your current situation and what guidance there is for you. Oh wow. I have the Chariot in reverse. In reverse, it says, no direction, no control, aggression. And in the upright, I wrote control, direction, willpower. And the author wrote movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities, extremes. I feel like there's a lot to unpack here in this card. Let me first start with what the author wrote. Movement of residence. This could very much, especially with that ancestral energy coming through, this could very much be linked to your home life, your job, your stability, your security, your sense of security, your sense of stability, that trust you have, that trust and faith you have within yourself and in the universe. Someone here might feel called to move or to be more independent or to get themselves in a healthier environment, and this is confirmation. Journey, I mean, yeah, definitely a journey for someone, and you can win here. You can come out on top victorious. Balancing the opposite polarities, it's just a matter of if you balance the polarities right, if you address the extremes and make sure, you know, there's moderation where there needs to be moderation in the name of purpose and self-love and self-care and embracing change. Someone here might be going through a character change or just really having a much deeper understanding of who they truly are underneath the darkness, the mask, you know, that type of thing. This card was in reverse. I'm going to talk about the number 7 now. That really confirms here what I said earlier about wisdom. If you feel called to learn, to grow, there's confirmation to do that. And I also feel that your ancestors are wanting you to do that. They want you to have better. They really, really want, I feel like ancestors as a whole, you know, in the spirit realm, they just want the best. and they're here to support you. They can communicate with you too, whether it's through a psychic or you learn how to do it yourself. Do whatever you feel called to. Go wherever you feel called. I believe that we all feel called somewhere spiritually and emotionally for a reason. You're definitely being guided towards stability. This could be about emotional stability, financial or material stability, the stability of a relationship. There's a situation here that has the foundation needs to be rebuilt. There needs to be more communication and more, I just want to say communication, especially with the number 3. The number 3 can also be about communication and self-expression. To express who you truly are, you first have to know and embrace who you truly are. So stay focused on discovering yourself if you're already doing that. Maybe you need to if you do feel lost with this no direction here. This aggression, whether you show it or not, it's really trying to speak to you or show something to you. I'm being drawn to the black and white figures here because it reminds me of yin and yang, balancing the darkness and the light within, so that way you can manifest that balance in the world, in this reality, and things can move in harmony. Interesting. I just heard something interesting, but I don't remember what it was. I heard the transition sound that I use. Maybe there's a certain frequency here where it's not clear because there's something within you that is how do I describe this? Distorting your reality or distorting how you view yourself. If you need a sense of direction, if you need answers, a sense of purpose, look within for that. Your experiences, reflecting on your experiences and healing will tell you everything that you need to know about where you feel called spiritually. If you feel called to do shadow work, confirmation. If you feel called to be a light worker, confirmation. If you feel like an empath or a starseed, confirmation. Someone here feels called to spirituality and faith and learning and wisdom and intuition stuff for a reason. Something is calling to you, and I feel like the universe and your spirit guides are giving you the green light to listen to that calling and to embrace change and to allow yourself to transform into who you deserve to be, which is yourself. And that's why it's so important to love yourself unconditionally, because I feel like loving yourself unconditionally is going to give you the clarity that you need to understand what the purpose of your existence is. If you feel called to reflect or to heal, to really just focus on your inner world, strong confirmation to do that. There's a lot of support here spiritually from your ancestors, from the universe, your spirit guides. I feel like the spirit realm, at least some portion of it, is happy. I would say roughly half.